Hello, welcome to Suko's shop. And like I said, I'd get to the automotive shit later. Well, I mean, give or take a couple months to a year. Yeah, I really fucked up my truck bad. But that is not what I'm going to be talking about today. Today, I'm going to be talking about, well, pretty much everything under the sun that involves government, conspiracies, drug use, shit like that. Mostly drug use. Now, here's a real kicker. Did you know that most of the drugs, like heroin, meth, LSD, weed, were all made by mistake? There's a kicker for ya. You all kicking the balls, eh? Or vagina. Depending on you ladies out there. But not saying much. But most of the drugs, LSD, for starters, it was made to help with people who had what was considered PTSD back in the day. It was meant to be a psychotic drug, and it actually was very effective up until the CIA got a hold of it and used it on quote-unquote experimental people. They killed 5 people by exposing them to LSD because they thought it could be used as a truth serum. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they were going for there. But, the CIA, it was a new drug, so hey, why don't we give people 17 hits and see what the fuck they do? Real smart, guys. Real fucking smart. Weed. Weed is not a bad drug. It actually mellows you out. Now, why weed is legal, there's some controversy, mainly because they can't tax it and there'd be a more demand for black market than there would be, pot shops and shit like that. But weed is not bad. Thomas Jefferson smoked weed. He wrote about it. Personally, I'd like to legalize it because it'd be better than alcohol. I mean, the only thing you get is a munchies. You don't get a fucking hangover for I don't know how many fucking hours. I've never been drunk and I don't plan on it. Heroin. Heroin is just morphine in a more potent dose. Morphine helps people. Yeah, it's an opioid, but let's say you shattered every bone in your leg. Guess what to put you on? Morphine. You feel anything? Hell no. That's what heroin is. It's just in a higher dosage. That's why it's so addictive. Like I said, you can take what you want with this, but I'm just telling you what it is. Now, the CIA likes to experiment with these new types of drugs because they're assholes, which is why I really don't like the CIA. Now, talking about the CIA and the Secret Service, President Kennedy, was he actually shot by Lee Harvey Oswald? Oh, hell no. He was not. He was killed by the Secret Service. Why? Lyndon B. Johnson wanted to become president. See, he was killed in 1963. Guess when Vietnam started? 64. Guess who didn't want Vietnam to happen? You guessed right. Kennedy. He saw it was pointless to start a war over communism and try to tell people how to run their government. He said he'd send them arms, but he said he would not step a foot, a soldier, or anything. He said there would not be any U.S. soldiers on Vietnam territory. And for that, he was shot in the head. So, yeah. He was a good president. He wasn't trying to start shit with other countries. He ended the nuclear missile crisis with Cuba. So he wasn't all bad. But he didn't go along with Vietnam, which is a trying shame because we should have never been in there in the first place. But that's for a different discussion. We're talking about the government. Here's another one. Trump election. Was it rigged? Oh, hell yes it was. But here's the thing. We don't give Russia enough credit. Our government is shit. Okay? Trump is like Reagan. Was Reagan a bad president? No. He was actually one of the better ones. Trump is like Reagan. Except nobody wanted Trump. But look at what Trump has done. We're starting peace with North Korea for starters. We have been on the best terms with Russia than we had in a long time. He is actually working for us, not against us. He's not putting money in his pocket from the fucking billionaires because he already is one. Which I have to say, I actually like that about him. Now, you may say differently, but blah 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 blah. I think Russia did a good thing there. Now, you can either take what I say and, say go blow it out your ass, or do whatever the fuck you do with that information. I really could care less, but it was most likely rigged. Now, what else is there? Oh yes, conspiracies. Tupac, is he dead? No. He is the only rapper in US history to not have a funeral. Huh. So I guess he didn't actually die. Now you can take my word for it, or you can do some research. I can't stress the research enough, guys. Do research, okay? Don't just take my word for it. Do research. Use a credible site, okay? And like I said, research. If you don't do research and you post a provocative comment, you're an idiot. You're just a fucking idiot. And you know what I do with idiots? I give them one of these. Real nice. Half off at Walmart. Yeah, I got one of these for my brother for Christmas because he's an ass. He is a very mean man. Only brother I know to get me an empty pack of Marlboros and an empty beer for Christmas. I'm a jackass. If you're watching this, brother, love you. Dying a whole fucker. No, but he's alive. What else is there to cover? This government's fucked. Gun laws are too strict. Need to force the gun laws we have. Chevy could come out with a new Camaro. That'd be pretty sick. Like, the Camaro they have right now is okay, I guess. But, like, it looks like ass. It really does. My Firebird looks better, and it's 30 years old. So, yeah. Chevy could also come out with a new El Camino. Dodge should come out with a new Ram Dakota. And I said it, Ram Dakota. Because now all their truck lines are fucking Rams. Don't ask me why they did that. I will never know. Fiat apparently knows what they're doing. Apparently. No, they don't. They're fucking idiots. But if there's anything you want me to talk about, just let me know in the comments below. I'll literally do anything you ask. Literally anything. If you want to do, like, neo-Nazis, I'll cover them. If you want to do racism in America, done. If you want to say how Kim Kardashian's ass is the greatest, I guess. I really don't see why that's relevant, but I guess. And if you want me to say how Ford is gay, I'll do that too. Yeah, I'm sorry to say that, but Ford, what the fuck are you doing with the aluminum bodies? Oh, it's great. They don't rust out 3 years later. What the fuck? My bed is shit. That's really great, Ford. Man, you're not making cars anymore. At least you're doing something right. Not really. Fucking idiots.